You talking about the two skeleton heads?
Yes,
Yep.
indeed, I am.
Oh, spooky.
Oh,
Sorry.
pretty interesting.
All right. Yes. A pair of skeletons enter the museum. They kick the door down, both holding Tommy guns and wearing a pair of trench coats. They are not separated. Their rib cages are combined. One's hanging off the other.
Yeah.
They are collectively holding two Tommy guns between them, but it sort of looks like one silhouette with two skulls on the top of it. And together they say, "This is a stick up! Give me all of your valuables, and her too, and him too."
Give me my mommy.
Well, seeing as how I was outside during this robbery, seeing these guys walk in, I'm assuming.
If you were outside, then yeah, you would have this
Yeah,
moment will happen when they approach.
How are you
yeah.
watching? Are you just staying stationary, or are you walking around all the entrances? I mean,
You're just
Mm,
power moving in front of the entrance.
I would have found a really good
vantage point.
spot with like a bench nearby, just took a seat and started reading, quote unquote,
Yeah.
while keeping an eye on pretty much anyone who comes or goes.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And then I just would have saw the skeletons kind of saunter up to the door and kick it down.
Yeah, that's assuming they went to the front entrance.
They do go to the front entrance.
Right, there you go. That's fine.
Right at this point, I'd probably beep, saying, "Come here now,"
Okay.
something along those lines.
We had the code for the attack last time. We sorted
Yeah,
that
yeah,
out.
yeah. Trouble, come quick.
Yeah, okay.
Racially motivated attack.
Hate crime.
There sure are a lot of those for a community with no black people.
Black or white, everyone's skeleton is white. That makes us the
Danny
superior
over
race.
there is Northern Irish. I am Southern Irish.
All right.
I'm dog.
I received the text, but I assume there's more to talk about in the scene.
That's up to
Yeah.
you. What's your initial reaction to this situation?
I mean, I get the text.
John.
Well, I kind of got burned last time, but I'd rather not be shot with a Tommy gun either. Honestly, I think the smartest thing to do would get a piece of equipment to, I guess, trip him up like a bolo, I think it's called.
Are you the kind of guy who would naturally own one of those, or are you attempting to fashion one from something around you?
Sorry, what's a bolo?
Oh, the
It's a
same.
kind of it's like a
Oh.
throwable. It's like a pair of balls on string that you throw, and thus it entangles someone when it wraps around their legs.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You remember you saw one in the Native American section.
I was thinking Batman personally.
Mm, probably not. Then again, maybe. I mean, the whole point of coming here is he works and on the weekends with the foresters that usually keep uh animals under control. So I kind of figured he'd have at least a trap or two.
I mean, it's up to you. If he has an actual trap, then he can place a trap.
Yeah,
I mean,
you-
last time it was established you guys picked up a bunch of bear traps without too much difficulty.
You did
I
come
just
here
have 5 on
expecting
me.
someone to show, so you would have been prepared.
I mean,
Sure.
if you want to say that you brought a bunch of bear traps with you, placed them on the floor, and then were just like as whenever somebody entered the building, you were like, hey, don't step on those bear traps on the left of the entrance, okay? Just okay, carry on.
Yeah, I wouldn't have done that. Although I probably would go to the entrance with at least a pistol just to make sure that, and listen in just to make sure that everyone's at least listening and not dying to this, because I'd rather not have to intervene. And if this thing just starts to leave, well, I can run it over.
Fair enough. Alright, if you're hanging around outside, I feel it's worth saying that a while after the skeleton enters and starts shouting about the various things it's shouting about and stealing shit, you do see a young girl run into the building after it, holding a book.
Uh-oh.
Oh, that'll explain it.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Fable 1 and 2
Seeing the
flashbacks.
oddity of that, I would attempt to stop her and ask her not to get the attention of the skeleton while trying to get the reason why she's here.
Alright, how close are you to her when you start saying that?
Uh, well, I probably would have seen her run up the steps, probably would have got her attention while I'm sitting on the outside of the door, just making sure there's no gunshots listening in. And I guess 5-10 feet. I mean, it's a decent chunk away. You just go, oh, you know there's something in there, dangerous in there. I'd ask that you not go in there. Why do you want to go in there anyways?
I know. It's dangerous. I know. But I kind of need to stop it from being more dangerous, so I'm just gonna go in. If that's okay, that's okay. Goodbye. And she just rushes past you.
All right. I'm curious to see how this turns out and what she does. So I actually will kind of follow her in.
She thinks she's a wizard.
All right.
And also, since I didn't hear anything about a gunshot, I probably would like to know if Emily's doing okay.
I mean, you beeped her about the attack as well. I assume she got warned.
Probably knows where to hide. Hopefully.
Yeah,
mean-
I imagine the security guards probably already tripped the silent alarm already, so it's just a waiting game, really.
Yep. And yeah, the rest of you guys over in the cemetery, yeah, you get the alert from your friend John, who is a prick.
I was in the middle of taking a picture of the graves, about to look for like footprints leading out of it and see what we can find out. And then we get the beeper. Is anyone else doing anything before that happened?
Oh, drats. I am just chilling with you. Probably feeding the dog something.
I look at if
I don't. Okay.
yeah, if you
Here
had
is a
anything.
pile
want
of
it,
rancid
let me
meat.
for me.
I got it for you, dog.
No, Vixie.
Yeah, no, she's not gonna eat it.
Yeah,
I'm not giving her
Vixie,
rancid meat. Maybe I brought a little bit of lasagna. Maybe it's like lunchtime when I'm eating.
So it's gonna be like lukewarm lasagna because you've been carrying it in your pocket for like hours.
Let's be honest,
Yeah, I just
lukewarm
scared her with my
lasagna
head.
is still pretty okay.
You're
I
a-
just carried it in my shirt pocket, just without a bag. Just
you
Bear.
lick your own genital
She
as
just-
you put your nose
She
up
sees
at
the lint hair and just no and walks off.
Yes, I'm sure Liz is going to ask you why you've never ate any of the hot dishes in the past.
oh yeah.
Liz is gonna start assuming that everyone in the group is a shapeshifter because they're not eating this hot dish.
You see, that's the
Wait,
actually no, shapeshifters will willingly eat the hot dish. That's
is
the
that a
thing.
weakness of shapeshifters?
That they eat
Specifically
hot
for the
dish.
show.
They have really weird manners.
I want that to be an in-game weakness. Yeah.
That upon being prompted to do anything as a guest into somebody else's home, they will always do it.
Sure.
Sure, why not?
I meant like eating a hot dish would have some sort of weakness, but yeah, but okay.
Okay, so
Maybe it's not always just a weakness, but that's what like they think is every time. They're just actually really nice. Shapeshifters
Please
are
come
just really
inside.
nice.
Shit on my floors.
So Heidi doesn't want the little bit of hot dish I have in a Tupperware. Does she want a wafer or something?
Tupperware. Beautiful.
Tupperware.
Tupperware. Okay, you're really struggling with it.
Tupperware.
I know.
Manowar.
I'm repeating what Horse keeps saying.
Oh,
Where?
Hmm.
Tupperware.
We'll get the beep. I look at the
The
drinks
PP
and-
ware.
Oh, John needs us. The museum's being attacked right now.
Oh no, doesn't sound like too good a deal for him.
I swear, the voice you chose for your character is really. It feels like you insulting my accent I'm choosing.
No,
Sorry.
it's literally just how Minnesotans work. That's a Minnesotan voice. That's
Okay.
the reason I've been doing the same thing for Emily.
I know.
A
But
foreigner comes into Minnesota and they think they're insulting them.
when Horse does it, I feel like it's an insult. When you do it, it's fine. Anyway. Yeah, John
Halo,
needs-
why is everybody insulting me? This is just our accent.
True.
Can you imagine Oscar has no friends here, literally because he keeps starting fights because he thinks that they're making fun of him.
He's got many reasons.
They're all aliens, you see. They're all hive minded, trying to conspire against me.
Prove me wrong. Yeah, John needs our help. The museum is being attacked. We should go
Oh.
quickly.
I'll man the truck or the car. Let's go.
I could do it.
Woman in the car.
Yes, you will actually need to drive there as well. Not very good driving.
Wait. Heidi needs to drive?
No, Liz, you could drive a car. That's fucking.
She
Yes!
did say so, but she also said that she got her license in the 1900s. So
Yeah.
Let's discuss the mission later. We'll
Early
do Heidi hopping in the
1900s.
car. Not now.
I
That's
don't
new.
care. We just need to get there. Let's go.
Let's go. Hopping into the car.
Go,
Checking my rear
Skull.
mirror. Checking the seat height.
Into the Bugaboo.
Driver.
Yeah, thank you, Dale.
Newm.
Pocket sand.
Pockets.
All right, we're
What,
headed
no
now.
glass in a bag?
No glass in a bag. Alright,
This
you
is
guys
not
are
enough.
on the way to the museum. John is stalking a small child and a skeleton into the museum. Alright. I'm calling it there because I'm tired and drunk.
Can't you be drunk and tired and whatever?
I can do both.
There's a proper way to say it. Supposedly, if you remove the second one, the and second thing, it's supposed to work regardless, but it gets weird whenever you're talking about English language.
Yeah, the English are the worst.
Anyway, I just wanted to confirm that everyone was on the way to the museum who wasn't on the way to the museum. I'll take that. And it's getting kind of late. I need to make dinner for my dad tomorrow. I have to make dinner for my dad every day this week. So
Oh shit.
Ooh,
I
have
need to
fun.
be awake.
Okay, that
Okay.
sounds fine.
Later, man.
This was nice. For
I enjoyed it.
Congratulations on not managing to die in the scenes where all you guys were doing were talking to each other. It was getting close there. I was beginning to think one of you might die suddenly. But it
You know,
didn't happen.
I'm
Oh,
sad. I'm only one experience off.
Heidi just talks, and I just pull out a gun.
Heidi pulls out a gun as well.
Your
But she's
your mouth
holding it with her
opens up-
tail.
No, your mouth opens up and a big hand with a gun comes out.
Maybe it's because my character is trying to blend in, but he's probably the most normal of the group.
He does appear to be the most normal of the group at the moment.
You're I thought I was
Heidi
gonna be
can
the-
just turn her tail into a hand and hold a gun.
I'll be honest. As much as I like to shit on Horse, I do prefer the idea of a hand just coming out of the mouth holding a gun.
Excuse me. What was
I
that
mean,
first
it's
part?
funny. I'm just meaning realistically.
The first part was me begrudgingly accepting that I liked your idea more than hers.
What? No. But yay.
So I usually
Anyway,
have great
good night,
ideas.
Good night, everybody. I really do need to sleep. But thank you for showing up. I'm glad we had a long conversation about why Dragon Balls was bad.
Dragon Balls, plural.
Well, that is actually what it's called in Japanese. The Americans just turn it into a Z because they're gay.
Dragon Ball.
Uh.
Boru.
Because they wanted to make it cool.
Honestly, it's not that bad a show. It's just bit
Long-
much longer than it should have been.
Long-winded. It's fine.
A little bit. Boy, Majin Buu sure is pink.
Like I
I
said, much
mean-
longer than it should have been.
I prefer Muslim Boo to Cell. I didn't like Cell in the show. Oh, he sucked.
Which one comes first?
Frieza.
No,
well.
but of those two.
Okay, Frieza,
Cell.
Cell, Majin, Buu, which comes after the time skip, and then no, I think that's it for Dragon Ball Z.
I mean, there's a
Which-
couple.
Man,
even
that
cuts
doesn't
off
sound
Majin
like
Buu
much
to a bit.
considering how many hundreds of
Yeah,
episodes the show lasts.
There's a couple of minor minions and henchmen
Eh.
amongst those villains and whatnot. That
All
feels
right.
like-
Well,
Yeah.
thank you all for showing up. I'm glad you talked to each other while I sat here and listened. Good night, everybody.
Good night,
Night,
everybody.
man.
Right.
Good night.
Right.
Night,
Uh,
Vixie.
you all guys gonna leave as well?
I mean, I'm
Mm.
fine to hang around. Let's talk
I
about.
was gonna suggest if you want to indulge in that Minecraft idea for the next
Yeah.
2 hours.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do
Well,
it.
me, I'm on my phone, so I gotta go.